My connection to Chabad on Carlisle is bringing different generations together and different people together to really learn a lot more.
And that's an important part of our lives, because not only for us to feel like we're a part of something, but for our children to really understand that they're part of a much bigger community.
My connection to Judaism is through Chabad on Carlisle.
My connection is the way the community comes together during not just simchas, but during a very difficult and an emotional time.
My connection to Chabad on Carlisle was when I ran the children's program here. I never attended shul on Shabbat before, but here I was coming every week to synagogue. I felt like I was coming to a family gathering every week.
My family's connection with Chabad on Carlisle spans almost 30 years now, starting with my grandfather, and then it kind of been passed on down to my wife and myself, and now our children.
Came to Australia. We were thinking of hoping to have a better life for us and for our children. We want our children to have Jewish education as well. So that's how we met Rabbi Garelik.
He assisted us in integrating into the Jewish community.
You can feel from very young age connected and supported.
I feel it's really important for my generation and young families to be able to connect with for sure.
It was the Russian shul where we just found that connection.
Particularly through the Safrans, we're often at the house for Shabbat, my whole family, a huge part of raising our children.
We're very lucky to have Rabbi Safran as a rabbi in the synagogue.
Sholem was fantastic in teaching our son his parsha.
It was one of those things that when we connected, it was almost like instant understanding and respect for each other.
The younger generations are being felt that they belong and they're being welcomed.
My kids feel that this is a family shul.
It's all shared together and it's all one big celebration, so it's always a pleasure to be a part of.
It's not just exclusively just the religious practices, it's also that sense of belonging, sense of community, which is very important to me.
You know that it doesn't matter where you're from or what your stance is religiously. We're all Jewish and you're always going to be welcome. There's a place for you here.
The environment here makes you feel so comfortable that you can connect with people.
Very important stages of my life kind of ran through this shul.
It's been here for every big hug, every important occasion, births, deaths, marriages. Everything is celebrated and commiserated here. It's just been a huge part of my life.
It's all just a cycle of our Jewish life.
We do like to be involved and connected and support and to be supported.
Это синагога Russian Community, еврейская Russian Community, нас здесь всех объединяет, и мы должны, тем паче в это сложное время, которое окружает нас, мы должны быть сплоченные, мы должны быть все вместе.
As a community, if we are a relatively young community, you can actually help mold it.
This community was built from the ground up with the help of generous supporters. Now's our chance to grow further.
On the 26th of February, we'll be having a 24-hour capital campaign to ensure our bright and exciting future. Please be there to support us.